Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today's video is me talking about a movie that got released back in 1961 on this day. And that movie was called King of Kings. Now, this is a remix because King of Kings came out in 1927. It was a silent film. I never seen that version of that film, so I don't know how good or bad it is. And then they remade it back in 1961 with Jeffrey Hunter, Charlton Heston. See, I got the back of the cover. Look at me. You got Harry, the guy from the Boston Dirty Harry, the first one. Let's see. You got Rip Torn, Robert Ryan. Okay, never mind. There was no Charlton Heston in this movie. Robert Ryan played the Charlton Heston character that was in the Great Story Ever Told. Yeah. Cause Robert Ryan played John the Baptist, and Charlton Heston played John the Baptist in the Story Ever Told. Yeah, if I didn't read the back of the cover, I would have been all wrong. You got Nicholas Ray is the director. I don't know if he did any other movie, but this was a pretty good movie. Mostly when this movie came out in '61, they called this a teenager biblical film. All the reviews were pretty good. There were a lot of bad reviews too, because people thought this was made for teenagers and didn't really think it would hold up. Because back then, films got played and then it disappeared. So there were no cable TV or DVD or anything. And this DVD is kind of dusty. And I thought it was pretty good. That's why I bought it on DVD. And there's no Blu-ray copy of this movie yet. There is a Blu-ray copy that's in Spanish, and then another Blu-ray copy that's in Spanish in another country. So you can buy them in Blu-ray, just they're not in English, and I don't know how good they are. And you can buy it on DVD because they released this thing on DVD years after I bought this version, and it's the clam case. So instead of having this old-fashioned case like this, they made it the way all cases are made nowadays. And then the soundtrack, I don't got the true soundtrack, but this is the soundtrack they made. I think you see this came from London. So in England, they made a biblical soundtrack with westerns and other movies. So so we're gonna play the soundtrack of King of Kings. So this is just a half of a soundtrack, just the theme. But in America, there is a soundtrack to this movie. I just don't have it. But in London, I don't know if the movie got better reviews or not, or if it did, that's why it got half of a soundtrack. So we'll play that. We'll play the trailer, and this will be a sighting. Now I don't think anyone else on YouTube is doing this, so I might be the first one to play the theme of King of the Kings and the trailer of King of the Kings. Because I can never play the movie. If I ever, the movie too long to be played on my telephone. So, so we're gonna celebrate the 59th birthday of King of the Kings. And if you've seen this movie back in the theaters or on TV, let me know in the comments. And if you loved it, hate it, you can leave that in the comments also. Cause I can't be the only fan of this movie. It got a lot of action. It got drama, and they even made a part two to this movie, kind of called Bar Radix, the guy that they chose over Jesus. They gave him a movie, but too bad they didn't use the original guy that played that part. So you would have had like a true two part. But that's okay. That movie was just as good too. I don't got that soundtrack, so if that birthday ever comes up for that film, you just get a trailer maybe. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.